Hi, I'm Kevin Klein, City Councilor for Charleswood, Tuxedo, Westwood. It was on this date, September 22nd, many years ago, that our mother became a number, a statistic. Her husband, our stepfather, strangled her to death, leaving my brothers and I, three of us, not knowing what happened, what would happen. What do we do now? How do we get through life? What's next? Whose fault is it? Is it ours? Should we have done something? We're kids. But those are the questions that go through everybody's mind. And we struggled for a long time because our mother, was our life. Most of our life with her, she was a single mom, 2-3 jobs working just to keep us afloat, just to get by. And then taken. And the reason I want to share this with you today, well, there's two reasons. The first is there's a lot of stress in the world right now, a lot of tension, a lot of anger. And with COVID and everything else going on, it becomes easy to lose perspective. And I just want to ask you to stop and think before you do something that will impact the lives of so many. Something that I would hope you would regret for the rest of your life. Domestic abuse does not discriminate. It doesn't matter how old you are, what your education level is, where you live, where you're from, where you're going. Domestic violence is just wrong. And I know talking about it some time ago in front of a crowd, the first time was, I think, 15 years ago, and the shock on people's face whom I knew, but they didn't know, really made me step back and understand that people don't know how to react. Best way to react? Stop the silence. First of all, don't do it. Just don't do it. Second of all, is if you know somebody in trouble, help them. Help them now. And if you are in trouble, speak up. Speak up. We're here to help you. Call me. I'll help you. I will. The second thing that I want to ask you today on this day in the name of my mother, Joanne, who, had gone back to school just after she married that man to become a nurse and had just graduated only weeks before she was killed. I would like you to join me in making a donation to a domestic violence group in your area. It really doesn't matter how big, how small. You may want to drop off blankets or water, whatever. But I really appreciate it if you could take a moment today and find a domestic abuse shelter or a group that helps experiential women, exploited women. And I know domestic violence isn't just about women. I know it can happen to men and seniors and so on. We need to stop it. So if there's a group that you feel helps, please make a donation today. I will be. We do every year. I appreciate you listening, and remember, violence is not the answer at all. It's not. And if you're in trouble, call someone. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be afraid. Call someone. The love I have for my mother has increased every day, year after year after year. I love you, Mom.